gonna
You
stand
can't
around.
talk on that here.
Hang on a second, Charlie. I'm sorry, we got off on the wrong foot. Is your name Danielle?
That's what it says on the plate, isn't it?
Well, Danielle, I'm here to pick up the documents I ordered an hour ago, and if you don't give them to me in the next 15 seconds, today's gonna be your last day.
You didn't talk to me.
I said hold on, damn it. Look, I don't have time to play who spoke to who. I am up from DC because as it is, these documents weren't sent when they were promised.
I'm sorry, what is it you need?
Jesus Christ. All the maintenance work orders from the past 6 months.
I can't let you have that without authorization.
Well, then by all means, let's call your supervisor, and we can tell him how you'd rather play Farmville than cooperate with me.
Who did you say you're with again?
Have you heard of the National Transportation Safety Board?
They'll give you what you need in the back.
This case is about nothing more than cold, hard innuendo. And the fact is, I'm capable of reciting every element of jurisprudence in the state of New York. And yet, despite that, the prosecution is going to try to convince you that I am a fraud.
Who not only didn't pass the bar or go to law school, he didn't even graduate college.
There isn't one piece of hard evidence proving that I didn't go to Harvard Law.
There's no record of tuition being paid, no record of a Boston address. There isn't even a simple picture in the yearbook.
Let's talk about the yearbook. As he told you, I'm not in the yearbook.
Where is Mike Ross?
Now, what he didn't tell you is that 25 other students are also not in this yearbook. Now, those other students being charged with fraud? Of course not, because we don't put people on trial for being sick on picture day.
And no matter what he says, the fact is, Mike Ross is not a lawyer. He's a fraud. And we will prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
The defense would like to call its first witness.
Right there. He's such a non-lawyer, he doesn't even know the prosecution goes first.
And you obviously don't know Jarvis v. the State of New York, 1937. The calling of the first witness is of such special nature as to disrupt the flow of the trial once it's started.
What the hell special nature are you talking about?
When the defense wants to call the prosecutor as its first witness.
Harvey, unless you have something to overturn this, I'm gonna need you to have a seat.
Mr. Spector, you said there's no record of me ever having an apartment in Boston. Can you explain to the jury why there's no record of you ever having lived there?
I'm not the one on trial here.
No, you're not. You're the one in that chair, so why don't you answer the question or we can stop this whole thing right now.
There's no record of me living there because I sublet up there when I had my place down here.
So it is possible that a person not have a Boston address without it meaning that they didn't attend Harvard. Great. Thank you so much. This witness is excused.
What exactly is your reason for not having an address up there? Unless you're too afraid to answer my questions.
No, I'm not afraid of you at all. My reason is that I chose to live with my friend Trevor during that time.
The only problem with that is your friend Trevor has lived in Brooklyn his entire life.
Exactly a 3-hour and 20-minute drive from Harvard.
So you say you made that drive every day?
No, I only went up for tests because that's all I had to do. I guess you needed some extra tutoring, huh?
You expect these people to believe that you graduated from the most competitive law school in the world without ever going to class?
See, that's funny because you actually expect these people to believe that I never went to law school at all and yet still somehow managed to convince the smartest lawyers in the world to make me their youngest partner ever. Whose story's looking more far-fetched now? Oh, no answer. Great. No more questions, Your Honor.
I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but he's kicking your ass.
And I'm about to kick back.
Are you two discussing something that defense should be made aware of?
Just talking about the Knicks. Now's the prosecution ready to call their first witness?
The prosecution's first witness is this affidavit from every single member of the defendant's supposed graduating class.
Objection, Your Honor. I haven't seen that.
Well, then let me read it to you. We collectively come forward to swear the following regarding Michael James Ross. We never saw him. We never knew him. We never heard of him. And it makes us sick that he's taking the good name of Harvard Law School and throwing it down the toilet. Please find him guilty on all counts.
Your Honor, I move to strike that document right now.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that it's completely fabricated.
Where's your proof?
Besides the fact that I actually went to Harvard, there's no way you could have contacted all of those people since last night.
Then I suggest you call every one of these people and put them on the stand. But when you do, every single one of them is going to look you in the eye and say, "Who the hell are you?" What? No snappy comeback? You can try to trick these people all you want, but the fact is, you didn't go to Harvard, and this proves it.
Objection is testifying.
What I'm doing is winning.
All right, that's enough. I think this is a good time to take a break.
What the hell did you do?
Mike, not now. I'm not in the mood.
Well, I wasn't in the mood when I got home to find Anita Gibbs waiting for me.
Mike, I'm sorry.
You're sorry? She came to my house to tell me that if I even so much as try to get a job at a legal clinic, she's going to make it her life's mission to stop me.
You can't do that.
Did you hear me? I wasn't even on her radar. I had one thing I wanted to do, and you ruined it for me, just because you can't accept the fact that I don't want to come back here.
I wasn't trying to get you back. I was trying to help.
I don't believe you.
Mike.
Are you telling me you don't want me to come back here?
Of course I do, and you can come back at any time, but that doesn't mean that
I don't care what it means. And just to make it absolutely clear, in case there is any doubt, if by some miracle the hand of God touches me and I'm somehow able to practice law again, this is the last place that I am ever coming back to. Stop messing with my life.
Harvey, I'm glad you're here. I was just gonna come talk to you.
What for? To tell me how you tried to ruin everything that Jessica's ever worked for by making an enemy of the one man who's been trying to help us.
So I want to talk to you.
You couldn't even shine Jessica's shoes, and now you're trying to tear her legacy down.
I was trying to live up to her legacy.
Yeah, I don't give a what you think you've been doing.
Harvey, please, just
You
let me
know
say what I was gonna say.
I don't care what you're going to say to me, Lewis, because all you care about is proving to me that you should be managing partner when everyone in the world knows that you shouldn't. Me, Robert Zane, even Donna.
Harvey, please.
Jessica didn't even want your name up on the wall, so if you think I'm going to let you be managing partner while she's still breathing, you're out of your goddamn mind!
Harvey! It's enough.
Harvey. Listen.
I have the start paperwork for those associates in case you want to look it over. I'll just leave it here.
I was gonna tell him, you know. I was gonna tell him he's the one that should be managing partner.
Louis, you may have your flaws, but he had no right to talk to you like that.
Yes, he did. I did everything he said I did, and the reason I did it is because all I ever care about is for people to see me as more than I am.
Louis.
Funny thing is, all I ended up with was the shortest, most humiliating run as managing partner in history.
If you ask me, you may have had a short run, but you made your mark.
What are you talking about?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, we have 10 associates starting tomorrow who chose to come here over one of the best law firms in the city. They did that because of you.
It was because of me, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you did that all on your own. Nobody asked you to do it. Where I come from, they call that stepping up.
You're right. It is. Thank you for being the secretary to the shortest tenured managing partner in history.
And now that you mention it, before you hand over your reins, there's something you can do to cement the future of this firm.
What's that?
Just one little love to someone who's been loyal to us for as long as I've been.
She's not coming back, you know.
I know she's not.
Do you? Because you just lashed out at Lewis when your intention was to let him down gently. And I find it hard to believe it had nothing to do with this office being empty.
She didn't even come back to say goodbye. Just packed up her things.
Harvey.
We're all leaving Donna. First Jessica and now Mike. They're family. Family's not supposed to.
Harvey, I've always stayed away from a certain subject with you, but I can't anymore. You always talk like we're your only family. We're not. You have another one, and you need to reconcile with him.
I am not gonna go.
Enough is enough. Because as long as you keep her at arm's length, you're gonna keep looking to us to fill that void, and I'm not sure that any of us can. Please, go see her.
It's the second time the issue of Frank Gallo has come up in this case. What is it this time?
What it is, Your Honor, as Mr. Spector knows, Frank Gallo is going to take him out at the knees, and he's going to do anything he can to stop him.
I'll do anything I can because Frank Gallo is about to commit perjury and Robert Zane knows it.
You accuse someone of something like that in open court, you better damn well have proof.
Mr. Zane, watch yourself. And Mr. Spector, he's right.
I know that, Your Honor, which is why I have proof right here.
And what is that?
Pictures of Rachel Zane sent by Frank Gallo designed to intimidate her father into suborning perjury.
That is a lie. Whatever's in that envelope is bullshit.
Mr. Zane, I'm going to let that language go. And I don't want to accuse you of anything, but these photos do indicate that a known criminal is threatening your daughter.
I don't give a shit what they indicate. I've never seen them before in my life, and I don't suborn perjury.
That's enough. I don't know what's going on here, but until I get to the bottom of this, Frank Gallo is not testifying.
You son of a bitch, you used my daughter against me. I'm gonna goddamn knock you out.
Robert, don't you come at me.
You don't want me coming at you because you know once I got my hands on you, you're done.
This is why I'll drop you before you do.
Go ahead and drop.
Robert,
You're not gonna throw a punch because you know you're wrong.
Robert, stop. It was Rachel's idea. What did you just say? Harvey didn't even want to do it.
Fuck it, it was her idea.
Robert, she's a grown woman. She made a decision. You don't believe me, you can ask her yourself. But I'm telling you, you want to be angry at someone, do not take it out on her.
I don't care whose idea it was. You used her to slander me in open court. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you tell your reform court buddies that Frank Gallo is going to take that stand one way or another. And there's nothing they can do to stop him.
Saw what happened to him yesterday, and that's why before you rule on Frank Gallo, it's heavy.
Stop right there.
Well, I'm not going to stop there.
Your Honor, Gallo is dead.
What?
He was murdered in his cell last night. So whatever it was that you were going to say about him is irrelevant. The man can't testify. So I think it's time to let him rest in peace.
There's something for you to see. It's not on Netflix.
Frank Gallo, prisoner 09842, Danbury Federal Prison.
All right, enough bullshit. I'm your lawyer. None of this is admissible. Now, tell me the truth so I know what I'm dealing with.
All right, you want the truth, let's just get to it. It was a guard. Sent a letter to some lawyer on the outside who was getting suspicious of what was going on in there. They wanted me to remind him of where he was in the food chain.
And you were happy to do it?
No, I wasn't. We were hard men in there. Tough guys, murderers. That guard was just a sweet old man. Never heard a soul in all his years.
You expect me to believe all that?
You can believe it or not, it's the truth. So I told him I wouldn't do it until whoever was running the show came to me directly.
And they made that happen?
They had no choice. Next day, the guy showed up in my goddamn cell like he owned the place, which he did.
Who exactly was that?
Roger Shapiro, CEO, Reform Corp.
And then what happened?
I got him alone that night in the mess hall. When you know the old man still had some fight, and the next thing I know, it was him on me, so I had to put him down.
You killed him?
Yeah. I killed him.
And then what did you do?
I told him I was done. No more. Next night, Roger Shapiro sent five of my friends to do the same thing to me.
Looks like you're in some deep, Roger.
I don't believe it.
So you two are in on this together.
To quote you, I have no idea what you're talking about. I certainly didn't go to Robert's house this morning and tell him that I think you had Frank Gallo murdered so he wouldn't be able to testify.
And I certainly didn't say if you had, you made a huge mistake because now this tape is a deathbed confession and by law, it's admissible.
And all that bullshit I came up with about Robert being intimidated by Frank Gallo? Well, that doesn't apply anymore because Frank Gallo is dead.
So what do you want?
What I want is for you to go away for murder. That's not gonna happen. So I'll settle for the number I wanted in the first place. But you're never gonna pull this again on prisoners. Because if you do, I don't care about Alex Williams. This tape goes to the Department of Justice, and you are headed to one of your own prisons 5 seconds later.
I think that's something that I could run. Now, if there's nothing else, I'd like you both to leave.
Oh, we're not done with it yet.
What now?
I'll tell you what now. You're gonna write up something for me, and you're not gonna like it. But if you want to stay out of prison, you're gonna make damn sure it says exactly what I need it to.
What was so important I had to get back here?
He knows.
I know what you're thinking. Why didn't Jonathan? I'll tell you why. Because as my first official act as a named partner, I told her not to. What? You heard me. You can look at her as long as you want. She can't. Because my name's going up there first thing tomorrow.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. But it won't be tomorrow.
I'm not waiting just so you can have
Louis,
her.
I have to sell this to the senior partners. I can't just slap your name up there one morning.
You did it for him.
I didn't resign the week before.
I don't care.
Louis, it's enough. This is going to take time. And while it does, you're going to keep this to yourself.
Well, you're just trying to buy time so you can get out of this.
I'm not trying to buy anything. We have an agreement. And this is for your own good.
For your own good. You better remember what I'll do if this takes too long.
Please tell me you had no other choice.
You know damn well I didn't.
No, I don't.
That's because you didn't see him. All he's ever thought about since the day he was born was getting this. So if I have to choose between giving it to him and going to jail...
You really threatened that?
He didn't just threaten it. He was going to do it.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to take it.
We give him this, it is never going to end.
Harvey, before you say another word to me, I want you to think about the fact that I just did a big bull of shit. Because you brought that kid into my house, and I had to take it. So you're going to take it.
Harvey?
You don't need to say it.
Yeah, I do. Louis came looking for you and I didn't know what to do. He was gonna call Sheila and tell her everything. I'd never seen him like that before.
Donna, this is not on you.
Yes, it is. He pressed me and I broke.
It doesn't matter because he already knew.
How can you know that?
Because I know Louis and I know you. And he couldn't have broken you unless he knew the truth already. So, this is not your fault. And I never want to hear you say that again.
Should have at least warned you before you got here.
All that would have done was antagonize him even more because he would have known you did it. You did everything you could have done.
Okay. We have to tell.
No, we don't. No.
Harvey.
I'll tell him in the morning. We just had a huge win, and I am not in the mood to ruin his night.
What are you doing here? They didn't tell you. I'm the one. Jessica made me name partner. But